Ah, greetings, bleepers. Fancy seeing you there. All right, I'm going to go on a metal detecting hunt in a minute on this poo-smelling field. It's been muck spread, stinks, means I'm going to stink. But I want to take this opportunity to talk about the Equinox 900. I'm getting a lot of messages and emails and comments from people who are transitioning from one machine to the Equinox 900. Oh, by Jove, they're having all sorts of bother. Overthinking the matter, I predict. Now, of course, the most simple transition is from the 800 to the 900. And people will find that transition to be effortless because it's very much the same interface, the same everything. But strangely, most of the comments and the messages and emails that I'm getting from people are people coming from the Simplex to the 900. And that's quite a jump in technology, you know? They've got used to the Simplex, they've got used to metal detecting, that was their introduction, and now they want something, they feel comfortable, they want something which is more potent. So they go to the 900 and get confused. We'll go out for a hunt in a minute and have a right old squiz at what this machine's going to tell us. It might help you in some way, but I have 2 points. 2 points. 2 points, yes, 2 points. One of which I'll tell at the end, which is the most important point. Can't dismiss this if you're transitioning. But the first point I want to talk to you about is the fact that Minelab are very conscious that they wanted this machine to be potent out of the box. They wanted it to just run really, really well in vanilla. Now the problem is when you get a spanky, shiny new anything, you go on YouTube and you do lots and lots of research on it and you try to get the best settings and the best programs and this and that. But you don't have to with this. In fact, fiddling with things a little too much might take away some of that potency. It is great as it is. Obviously, there's a few tweaks that you can do once you understand the machine. Once you know it like the back of your hand, then you can start messing around with things. I'm going to give you a couple of tips and a few things that you can change. One thing you can change in a setting may make your life easier, but you don't really need to. Sorry to tell you that. A lot of people are just like, yeah, I want to get in there, and you can, but you don't have to. Anyway, let's get her on the ground, look at the menu, and have a right old chat about this thing, shall we? A lot of the questions that I'm getting are answered in the user manual as well. Make sure you read the user manual. It's really handy for learning stuff. Right, okay, look, let's just come to... Firstly, I'm going to pull my sensitivity down slightly. You should get yours up as high as you can get it before it starts chattering. If you've been using the Simplex for a while, you know what chatter is. I'm going to pull this down because my tripod leg is right next to the head. If I hit this button here, yeah, it's the modes for whatever land you're on. So you should know that again from coming from the Simplex. So this is pasture 1, pasture 2, field 1, field 2, beach 1, beach 2, gold mode, gold 2. You can fiddle with that, but again, it's not going to make a massive difference. Just with your, target ID range, what's going on over there. Again, don't worry about any of this stuff. Not yet. So we're on a field at the moment, so I'll go field 2. All right. Now, if I hit this cog here, my settings, yeah. If I go through, the first thing you're going to have to do is noise cancel. All right. You're going to raise your coil up and then hit. Oh, hold on. This button here. Don't do it like I'm doing now because my coil's on the floor. I can't do it because my detector's attached to the tripod again. Always noise cancel all the time. If you go from a bit of land which is looking different to the piece that you did, noise cancel. Any opportunity, noise cancel. All right. So let me go to this one here. Don't worry about that. This is your volume. Don't worry. So this is your tones. This is what I wanted to talk about. All right. If things are really complicated for you, and it comes, I think, in naturally in vanilla in 5 tones, and that could be, I guess that could be quite overwhelming for some people. Just come down to 2 tones. Plenty of people use 2 tones and absolutely love it. And it really simplifies things, okay? It's so black and white. Come down to 2 tones until you understand those 2 tones, and then go up to, hold on, what have I done? Oh my God, good Lord. Oh, good Lord, what am I doing? Once you understand those 2 tones, where is it? Go back up to 5 tones, and then all tones. Yeah, I normally run her in all tones now, but 2 tones is absolutely fine. Simplifies things and is less overwhelming. That's what I would change on just this menu part. Everything else just leave as it is. I think recovery speed comes in at 5 naturally. I don't know if I've changed that. But anyway, if it's too complicated, point is just change your tones. Now it's already in multi-frequency. No need to change that. That's all fine. You're ready to go. You are ready to go. All right. You get your sensitivity up as high as you can. Probably do a noise cancel again, because I've changed the sensitivity now, and you are ready to go. Now, if you get a weird wonky signal that you're just like, is that a signal or not? You have this awesome button here, all right, with the horseshoe on it, and that's going to tell you if something's iron or not. If you hit that button, right, and now you scan and detect, then it's going to tell you if that's iron. You're going to get like a low grunt, all right? That's just a fantastic thing to use if you're getting sketchy, iffy signals, because a lot of times they could be something, they could be just like huge bits of iron or something like that. This is fantastic technology. This is the brain. This is what's doing all of the thinking. You don't have to. You can go out and swing it, learn what it's telling you, and that's it. That's all you need to do. You don't need to overthink it. Just go on tones. You get a nice bright tone, you dig it. Get a nice mid-tone, you dig it. Simple, yeah? Go left and right, go 180 round the hole. If it's consistent, you dig it, all right? You're gonna dig it. You're gonna dig it anyway. Keep one eye on your numbers if you want, and then slowly implement that into your metal detecting kind of ethos. Learn numbers. Don't worry about the target ID range at the moment either. It will all come. We're just talking about a really kind of like simplified, stripped back way of doing this. So let's run her in 2 tones, do another noise cancel, get out there and see if we can find anything, and give you, more importantly, an idea about tones and just what it's telling you. It may help you. Oh, look at all this poo. I'm going to smell like a massive ginger fart. Right, listen to this. What do you reckon then? Simplex users, would you dig it? Come on, repeatable, yeah? Move around the target. Bit of a scratch in there. Let's go 180, still there. This is a good target, right? Let's walk to it. Nothing, 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 nothing. Peekaboo. Okay, that's very simple to understand. Let's run the iron on it. It's clean, very clean signal. Feels small, could be something nice. Let's run the pinpointer. Right there, look, easy. Okay, very small. Let's get in there and see what it is. There you go. Nothing exciting. Look at the potency of that signal. Listen to that. Now, as I said before, just keep one eye on those numbers. Okay, look at them, 29, 19, 21. Yeah, cool. Now, where are you? It was on the surface. It felt like it was on the surface. Sometimes you get a really strong, potent signal with any machine. Doesn't matter what you're using. It tends to be on the surface. It's one of them things. Oh, good Lord. Right, where are you? Okay. Is that it there? A little bit of metal there? Yeah, it's that. What is that? Oh, I've got no idea what it is. But it is something. Yeah, look, we can do a bit of science on this one. What do you reckon of that? It's a bit glitchy. It's not repeating every time, is it? But it's a signal, isn't it? It's like, did it. Go this way, and it's a bit. So what do you do in a situation like that, okay? You got a signal, but it's not a great signal. Run your iron. Lo and behold, we can probably ascertain that that's iron, right? But we should probably dig it up just to verify. For science! There you go, your worst nightmare. Iron. Brilliant, huh? So if you're getting signals which are a bit, I don't really know what this metal detector's telling me, I'm a bit confused, I don't understand the tones, is that a signal or not? You keep on finding iron nails and big bits of iron and stuff like that. Use your horseshoe button, that's what it's there for, and it's very, very effective. Well, I've just done a factory reset, and how you do that is you just turn the machine off, hold the power button, Okay, and that's going to factory reset, so it goes back all to its like vanilla settings. So let's go to field 1 for now. The reason I did that is because I just wanted to check. Yeah, okay, so it's 2 tones generic, and it's 5 recovery speed. All right, great. I think I was on 6 before, so that's going to change things for me. So again, just to get the point across, I always do that. We're going to do a noise cancel. And voila, -6. Okay, we're good to go. I've done a video, a tonal video, where I put the 800 up against the 900 and do them together. They are, those videos will be in the cards above on the end slate at the end of the video, or alternatively in the description below, if you want to further delve into that part of the metal detector. God, that's a high, that's 89. That's a high conductor. It tends to be, if you've been watching my little tests, something that conducting that high tends to be either something really nice, but normally, typically, it will be shrapnel. Shrapnel really does ping, unfortunately. All right, let's get in here and see what this is. Well, thankfully, most of you won't have to put up with shrapnel. It's just, I live in the southeast of England, where which was bombed in World War II. God, what's this? Is it a vapey thing? Oh no, it's watermelon lemon. Watermelon lemon? Yeah, it's a vapey thing. How's that got out here? It's got to be the tractor driver, right? Ugh, lost Mary. Well, I found you, Mary. Door! Listen to that one, bleepers. That's a proper little Bobby Dazzler, that is. Get in my pocket. All rides are free. Oh, it's a repeatable 66. Nice high numbers there. Let's run iron. Nothing. Let's run the pinpointer. Small. You can ascertain the size of things with your pinpointer, right? In this one, we can see it's really small. That's better over there. There you go. Right, so that's how you can kind of, I mean, you can dig it anyway, aren't you, if it's a good signal, but it's kind of, sometimes it's fun to do if you're in that mood. Ah, and last on this occasion, it is that pesky aluminum. Yeesh. Right, another lovely signal, 4042. Small again. I don't think I need to run iron on it. It's clean, move around it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I am concerned that it's going to be another bit of alley, because I'm right next to a road. The nearer you are to roads in England, well, probably anywhere really, the bigger the chance you're going to come across cans and alley and things. I think that's probably what this is here, because it's so close to the surface, and the signal doesn't really have the kind of depth of a coin, I don't think. Oh no, it's in the poo. Oh god. Oh no. Have I got a oh, it's a poo signal. Why are you in the poo? You fool! Yeah. Gross, man. I know it's only cow poo, but it's still plop. I'm not keen on fiddling with plop. Ooh, what is this? Maybe it's not a poo signal. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not sure what this is at all. Interesting little thing. What is that? Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Let me try and clean the poo out of it. You know what? I think that could be like a little brooch or a little pendant or something. I just need to clean out its pooey grip. But there's definitely something going on there. Maybe. Cool. Nice signal though. Okay. It's a nice one. 28, 27, 28. It's consistent. Numbers are consistent. That's good. Not jumping around everywhere. Move around the angle. Good. Bit of a glitch in there. Run iron. Got a bit of iron there. But not over the target. Again. Iron there. Target itself is fine. So we'll dig it. Whatever this is. Oh, it's out. Which doesn't bode well. But whatever this is very small. You can tell the way that it's kind of just the speed of your sweep and the way it's kind of got a little, almost like a click in there. It's very small. Ah, is that something metallic there? Huh, what's he use there? Ooh, hello. Ah, now if I had to guess, the nature of this back part here looks like a part of a Roman fibula. Maybe. The more modern ones. It comes around there. So that's definitely nicely worked, isn't it? We are very much in a Roman area. So you're looking at that and going, oh, it's not impressive, is it? It's a bit of a knackered bit of metal. Which it is. But this tells a larger story about this area. This is important because it's telling me that there's a historical context where I am. So if this is here, and if it is possibly a bit of a Roman fibula, then, well, you know, anything else could be here. So never dismiss little bits of metal like that that are man-made and worked, because it means activity, and that's the most important thing. Let's crack on. Well, this is an interesting one. 33, consistent, repeatable, nice. Hopefully you're getting an idea for the tones now. Oh, can I see something round down there? No, I don't think I can. So again, repeating, numbers ain't jumping around too much. There's our pinpoint iron, nothing. I think I can see it, I think it's on the surface, and I think it's round. There it is, there, it's a button. Or is it top of a shotty shell? No, it's a button, there you go. That's a good example, that. And we can probably use this. Yeah, I think we'll probably use this to tell you my top tip that you should be doing, really. So you've got a little bit more confidence, you've gone by tones, you set the machine up correctly, you're not overthinking, you're just going for it, and you're finding out your own way, your own path, and you find yourself your first button. Congratulations, it won't be your last. No, pesky thing, some of them can be nice. So what I want you to do now, this is the biggest tip, the most important tip I can teach you about the Equinox 900 or any other metal detector. But before I impart this fantastic knowledge upon your shoulders, I just want to tell you about Bleeps 10. You know, slap that code into the Joan Allen website and you will get 10% off. An absolute bargain. Bleeps 10 on most products. Go on, get yourself a little bargain. Right, back to work. I want you to take the button that you just found, throw it back on the floor, down there. That's it, you tell that button who's boss. Now I want you to pick up your metal detector and go back over the button. Right, now this is the important bit, yeah? All joking aside. I want you then to open up notes on your phone or get yourself a little notepad that sits in your back pocket or your top pocket. And I want you to note down what number that is, all right? So in this instance, we're in two-tone. Mention your setting as well. Two-tone, it's 32, 33. Also mention the tone that it's giving you, all right? There's a big reason for this. And what you just did there is the first part of filling in a very expansive, very big puzzle. That puzzle being your bucket list of finds. Everything you want and want to find is going to be assigned a tone and assigned a target ID number. Now you've done your first button. Now carry on, everything you find, start writing down the corresponding numbers and the corresponding tones. Even better if you've got other finds that you can get hold of, then put them down and do the same thing with them as well. It's best to actually write it down physically because assigning it to memory can be a bit, you know what memories are like, right? A little bit of time of doing that, you stop doing it after a couple of months. You're gonna go over things and you're gonna pretty much have an idea of what's beneath your coil. Of course, there's those items which are going to bleed in and bleed out and move, and then there's some that might have rust on and they'll be very, very changeable. But on the whole, you're going to be a lot more proficient and a lot more confident with your Equinox 900. In a nutshell, don't overthink it. If you've come from a simplex, then it's not that more complicated. It really, really isn't. If you come from the 800, it's going to be so easy for you. Thank you for watching, my friends. In a minute, there's going to be an end slate with other recommendation videos coming up. I hope you enjoyed this one in some way, and I shall see you in the next one.